Hey guys, welcome to another video. Adrian here. Today I wanted to talk about sacrifice and what is the point of sacrificing things in life. I'm going to set a standard right now and just to give an example of my current situation so you guys get a bit of context what it is I'm talking about today specifically. So last weekend I got a call in regards to a job. Now I've been, looking for work and stuff, mostly in the production industry, filmmaking, photography, etc. Because that's what I do. I've been, specializing that now for the last 5 years, right? And I've been looking, and then I finally got an opportunity for an office job, which was sort of my next in line because one of the things that kind of excited me about this job was the broad range of subjects I would learn and, begin to appreciate that I could, essentially take on with me, when I eventually go back to my filmmaking. Not that I'm stopping it by any means. It's just that now I've been given an opportunity for full-time work, but it's not filmmaking. So coming back to the topic of sacrifice and what the meaning of sacrifice is for me. It's sort of like the lesser of two evils. I could choose to not be working and just keep filming and hope for an opportunity to come. I've already attempted this and I've put a lot of years into it already. Not to say that I haven't got work, but it hasn't been consistent enough for me to be able to live off it, right? So this job is security and an opportunity for me to learn a new skill. More than one skill, in fact, that I can take on with me when I do my filmmaking. But not that I'm going to stop. It's just going to be a little different. We're just going to have to figure out how it's going to happen, and I haven't figured that out yet. One of the things that come to mind, and I'm not promising anything yet, I'm just putting it out there, is daily vlogging. That's one thing that comes to mind right now for me. Daily vlog, Monday to Friday kind of thing, weekends, kind of leave off just for a break, but Monday to Friday, daily vlogging. Now, I haven't decided if that's the way I want to go yet, but I'm thinking about it. So, we're going to see what happens there. But it's exciting. I mean, it's a new opportunity. I think I can definitely learn a lot from this. And I'm actually excited, someone's actually giving me a chance, and this is my chance to actually prove myself. But at the same time, I love my filmmaking. I'm not getting rid of my cameras. I'm not getting rid of my gear. The way I'm looking at this is a sacrifice for my dream, for my purpose, right? And that's filmmaking, documentaries, photography, and that's what I love to do. That's what I'm in it for, So for me, it's a sacrifice for the moment, a temporary sacrifice in order for something greater to be achieved. And that's the way I'm looking at it. So I guess you guys are wondering what's the point of what I'm trying to say. I guess my point is, look, sometimes in order for you to achieve your dreams, you have to be willing to make sacrifice. That might mean working in it as a dishwasher, as a chef, as a laborer, as a construction worker, a salesperson, a telecommunications person, retail. My point is, sometimes in order to achieve your dreams, you must be willing to do the jobs you never wanted to do. I'm not saying this is a job I don't want to do, but I'm doing it because I know it will benefit me for the future, for where I'm kind of going. One day I'd love to have my own production company, for example, continuing to do video production. That's something I just love to do. So, depending on what you guys want to do, like if you guys are artists, if you guys are creators, if you guys are visionaries, then this is the same thing applies for you guys, because for a long time, it definitely took me a long time to understand that, I kept saying, no, I'm going to keep doing this because this is what I want to do. I'm not going to settle for, working as a retailer or, you know, working as a salesperson, because that's not me. I'm an artist, I'm a creative, you know, I don't want to do that kind of role. But then, you know, you swallow your pride and then you realize this is only temporary. What you're doing is temporary, is a temporary sacrifice in order for you to be able to achieve your dreams. Because by doing what I'm about to do, starting tomorrow, I'm going to start having a regular income, for one. I'm going to be able to put savings away. I can fund more projects. Sure, it will take a lot of my time, but it doesn't mean I'm going to stop. In fact, it should make me want to work harder in order to achieve what I want to achieve. And that's filmmaking, being a filmmaker, creator, you know, content creator. That's what I love doing. So in order for me to do that, this work will give me that opportunity to exceed it. And one of the things I've realized as well, which is funny, quite ironic actually, is when I had all the time, I always got kind of lost for ideas of what to make my next video, for example, like more recently, right? Or I wouldn't be inspired or motivated enough to do it on my own. But it's almost like, you know, this job that I've just been offered is actually giving me a real kick and more motivation than I ever had before, because now that I'm more short with time and realizing, you know, that I really do admire filmmaking, it's going to push me to do better, push me to produce more content. And that's what I really essentially want to do for you guys and for myself, you know. So if you guys get an opportunity to take a job, even if you don't like it, my personal advice from experience is to take it, do it temporarily, save up some money, buy yourself the gear and, you know, whatever you need, look after yourself, and continue doing what you love. You know, just because you have a full-time job, you know, doing something you don't like, for example, doesn't mean you can't or have to stop doing what you love. You know, if anything, it should be an incentive to push you to do more in terms of what you love. So just think about that, guys. You know, when you guys next get offered a job, don't be so quick to decline it. Think about it, consider it, because it could be a real opportunity for you guys, like myself. So yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. I mean, now it's really whether I'm going to go ahead and decide to stick with the daily vlog. Like I said, I haven't really made a clear decision yet whether this is the way I want to go. I am thinking about it over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be really considering it, seeing how my workload is and whether I can do it. But it's something I would really like to do, for myself, because it'll be a real challenge. It'll be pushing me to, you know, do more as a content creator, helping me be more busy, more business-minded, orientated, you know, just always grinding and hustling. That's what I want. I don't want to, you know, just be exhausted after, you know, like a 9-to-5 kind of job and then not want to do any videos. I don't want that at all. So my kind of aim, my goal, I guess, is to film on the bus if it's possible, if there's, like, you know, if it's not disturbing anyone, obviously, film on my breaks, and film afterwards as well. So hopefully I'll be able to produce some content and make it as interesting as possible, and we'll see how it goes from there. But that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the next one. See you later.